The Australian Open gonna get started on January 12th. Hard to believe that main draw is starting so soon, guys. Can't wait to see all this tennis action here in 2025. And with that first Grand Slam right around the corner, let's look at who's entered into this year's 2025 Australian Open. This video featuring the men's tournament. Let's get started by addressing the top 10 players in the world. A lot of big names here. Guys, just gonna give you a heads up. If you're looking for Novak Djokovic's name, just hold on just a little bit, not where you think it normally would be. Gonna get started with the world number one, the defending champion, Jannik Sinner. Sinner, guys, as you guys know, looked great in last year's tournament, really dominated the hard court seasons overall, winning the US Open as well. Sinner, definitely the favorite to win this year's Australian Open. Number two is Alexander Zverev. Zverev, very good 2024. He has that big first serve, a great backhand. That big first serve on a faster paced surface like this could be a big thing here for Zverev, who made the semis last year. Carlos Alcaraz, the young phenom, in at number three. He needs this one, guys, right? This is the one thing that he's missing to complete that Grand Slam at such a young age, too, right? He already won the US Open, won Wimbledon twice, won the French Open. Can he do it? Definitely going to be in play here. Taylor Fritz in at number four. Guys, Fritz is rolling. Had a great end of 2024, finished runner-up at the US Open, made the ATP Finals. His game is really coming into its own. I'm really excited to see what Fritz does at the Australian Open. Last year's runner-up, Daniil Medvedev, coming in at number five. Medvedev, way too talented of a player to only have one major championship. He's made the Australian Open Finals twice, lost 5 sets both times. Medvedev going to be in play here, that's for sure. Casper Ruud in at number six. I don't think Ruud's going to be in much play here. Being a clay court specialist, he's faster pace. Hard courts, don't know if that's a good mix for Casper Ruud. Now, guys, this is what I was talking about, right? Where you're looking to see where's Novak Djokovic fall. This is where he falls. He's in at number 7. Now, Djokovic, I get it. Drops in the rankings, not having a good 2020, or didn't have a good 2024. But if he's healthy, if that knee's ready to go, why not? Why can't he be in play here? He absolutely could be if he has the right draw and everything. I'm a big believer here in Novak Djokovic. I don't know if he gets the job done. It's going to be an uphill battle to win this tournament, but I absolutely think Djokovic can make some noise, and I think if he has the right draw, he even could win Major Championship number 25 and Australian Open number 11. Andrey Rublev finishes it out there at number 8, ending the top 8 players. Rublev, you guys know, either hot or cold. I think he's in play here for a big upset as well, somebody that would lose early in the tournament. Number 9 is going to be Alex de Minaur, hometown guy there. Should be interesting to see what he could do with the hometown fans behind him. And then Grigor Dimitrov rounds out that top 10. Dimitrov, good 2024. Let's see if he builds on it. Now, we also have a few other big names to play here, guys, right? A lot of other big players out there. I know, like I said, Ruud, Rublev, guys that look to get upset. Could one of these guys make deep runs? And who even knows? Maybe this deep run gets them into the top 10. Let's start with Stefanos Tsitsipas. He's in the number 11 ranked player for this year's tournament. Tsitsipas, remember, guys, made an Australian Open final before, so don't sleep on him either. I know he can be hot or cold at times, but if he's hot, look out for him. Tommy Paul, very steady player. Again, probably going to be a little bit of an uphill battle for him, but he's so steady. He has all the tools to make a deep run. Holger Rune, a big fan favorite, a guy that's starting to come into his own here a little bit. We saw a lot of struggles at points, but I thought the later part of 2024, he played very well. Let's see if he can do anything with momentum. Francis Tiafoe, I know whenever the US Open comes around, this guy seems to shine. Let's see if he could shine on the hard courts in the land down under. Again, we haven't really seen that out of him, but hey, he definitely has the tools to do so. Ben Shelton, big-time server. Again, these quicker pace surfaces, if you're a big server, you could definitely be in play. Let's see what Shelton does. And then finally, guys, welcome back Nick Kyrgios. I'm so excited to see him back. He's such a fan favorite. You know, that bad boy style that he has there, always talking a little smack. It breaks the game up very nicely. I know he's been doing a lot of commentary work while he was out dealing with injuries, which I thought he was fantastic doing that. But it's great to see him back on the tennis courts. I'm really excited to see what he does at the Australian Open, back in his home country. I am pulling for him. I really hope he has a good tournament. Now, guys, we also have a few other names that are entered, that are names that you guys definitely have heard of, but keeping an eye on. Some of these guys have done great things, or did great things in 2024. So let's talk about them, and we'll just do it really quickly because I know we're going to start wrapping things up here in this video. We have Jack Draper, Hubert Hurkacz, Lorenzo Musetti, Felix Auger-Aliassime, Matteo Berrettini, guys, look out. I know he struggled a little bit at times. He's coming back from injuries, but he's gotten up to number 34 in the world. Let's see what his draw is. If it is, look out for Berrettini. And then I know this guy's probably not going to do anything, but big name in at a wild card, Stan Wawrinka. So that is your entry list. And guys, I'll have the full list in the link below, so make sure you guys click on that if you want to see all the other names that are entered into this year's tournament. But it's going to be a fun one, guys. I can't wait to see this tournament. It's going to be so fun to cover it. And again, just remind everybody, the main draw gets started on January 12th.